Yeah, the guys sailed really well today. Very hard conditions with it being so shifty and puffy, and makes it a lot harder for the guys on board. There's a lot more effort with hydraulic systems and powering those, and all the wing movements and things. So it is a hard workout in those conditions.
And in the jibing now, I mean, you don't even scuff the water, the hulls. You're just up on the four foils, bang, across goes the wing. It is impressive. Excuse your modesty, or your team's modesty, rather.
Oh, we've worked very, very hard to try and be consistent doing it, and even now we know we can still be better at it. It's every time you do a jibe, there's just the slight differences or subtleties which determine how well you exit the jibe, and it's all about how quickly you get to the bottom. So we'll just keep pushing hard to keep improving.
Why did you start up on the windward side today? Was that something to do with what the current and what you were trying to benefit of the current at the Golden Gate just by the start?
Well, we had the start line quite favoured towards the weather end, mainly because the current was sweeping you down, so it made the angle naturally tighter than normal, and a little bit of angle you can convert into good speed. So we had a nice little jump off the start, which made life a bit easier for us for the first run.
And then we certainly talked about the crew work, and it's just so impressive. But boy, Ray Davies and you have got a fabulous relationship.
Oh, I've known Ray since I was 9-10 years of age at Murray's Bay Sailing Club. We've sort of come up through the ranks, sailing against each other and to get together, for a number of years. So
it's almost as though you finish each other's sentences, though. I mean, you're just working. It's a brilliant tactical combination.
I wouldn't call it love, PJ, but it's
no. Well, your wives are not here listening in. This is I'm not implying that, but you know what I'm trying to get here.
Yeah, we've worked hard trying to understand the course and everything else, and Ray's he's really taken on understanding the conditions. It was a real weakness for us last year in the World Series events here in the AC45, and it was an area that we needed to address, and he's done that and more, and I'm really impressed with the way he's picking his way around the race course, and it all seems to be coming together well.
And talking to your opposing skipper, Max Sereno, I mean, he's keeping his dignity and he's not making excuses, but I think he would like another knot, 2 or 3 more, getting closer to 20. If that happened, do you think you still got an advantage? Would you be just as comfortable in those conditions that they desperately want?
Look, we're really happy to race in any conditions. We've known that we're going to sail here, and predominantly between sort of 12 and it was going to be 12 and plenty more than that. But now with the max wind limit for this series of 21, we're well equipped to sail right through that range, and hopefully if we get the opportunity to carry on to the America's Cup, then the wind limit increases a little bit again.
Today by 157, 2 down, looking comfortable, 2 more to go rather, 5 down.
Yeah, it's just the nature of these boats. You've got to keep racing them all the way to the end, and we've got to go out there and win two more points tomorrow, and so we'll approach it no differently than we have up until now.
What is your forecaster tell you, though? Ian Murray's quite negative about racing tomorrow, being that he thinks it's going to be too strong.
Yeah, well, there's
realistic rather than negative.
There's a real chance that the second race may exceed the wind limits. Hopefully at 1 with a strong incoming tide, we might still get a race away inside the wind limits, but it's San Francisco and it can be windy, so we'll just have to be prepared for whatever we get.
Don't be diplomatic, Dean. Right now on the starting line is like a big cat, New Zealand, playing with a little fragile mouse, Luna Rossa. You feel like that?
No, not at all.
Well, you're smiling. You feel like that?
I'm just liking the way you explained it, but it's. No, at times they've probably got themselves in positions which have been hard to defend. Today, they probably made a little mistake in when they jibed, which gave us a good opportunity to start to windward, and we were able to capitalise on that. So, we'll make plenty of mistakes ourselves, and it's just good. We are learning a lot still about the race course and the starting.